And then we came here.
Yep.
And I'm sighing because I'm conflicted with the outcome now that I've had time to think about it.
Okay.
We have the tag team unification bout between the Usos and the Street Profits.
Correct.
I want to get this out of the way. This was a good match.
Always.
I gave it a 2 because the chemistry between them is great. I don't remember what I ranked the last match.
The last match of
At Money in the Bank. They had a great
2.5, I believe. This is
2.5.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to mic up.
Nope. Sorry.
2.5. But I just want to dive right into this. So
Dive right in.
the Usos win clean.
Yeah.
Clean. And I really like the Street Profits.
Oh, same.
I really like it. But you know, the blank stare that Montez Ford was given at the end of the match was very foretelling.
Very foretelling.
As you mentioned. Also, the look on Dawkins' face, like, damn it, I just messed this up.
Yeah.
But if you keep them as a tag team, like, where do they go from here?
Exactly. So I get the confliction, and I honestly thought this was the Usos' moment. Them adding Jeff Jarrett to the mix, it being in Nashville.
You thought it was the Usos moment?
I thought it was the Street Profits moment, for sure. I thought if there was a title change of the night, it was the Street Profits.
But you know what? I thought I came in thinking that
you were
too.
there with me, yeah.
But then I thought about it later. I was like, wait a minute. Like, we're treating this as if the Street Profits were never tag team champions.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not the case. Like, so this is just another...
Bret Hart flipping his hair got you all in a tizzy.
Oh, of course. What is this we're watching at the same time? This is awesome?
It's called This Is Awesome, and there's like clips from SummerSlam with the Bulldog and Bret Hart.
Oh, I remember that too.
So, yeah, no, I get it. But now that I've had, 20, 40 minutes to chew on it, this was the right move. I'm not a fan of the Usos tag reign continuing. I feel like they've done everything. I want new people in that driver's seat. But really right now, there's not a lot of tag teams to showcase, so we'll see. This is the right move if this serves as the vehicle to get Montez Ford in a singles push. The guy has single star all over him.
Yes,
Any championship you want to put on him, do it, because he looks like a 5-star star.
He has the charisma.
Absolutely.
I agree. And we talked about because The Rock praised Montez Ford, and it's like, whoa, what does that mean for Dawkins? But here's where I think AEW reigns supreme over WWE right now. Exactly. Because if there was an FTR, would the Usos be 370 whatever days champion?
In the WWE?
In the WWE.
Yeah.
If the revival was still there.
Yeah, I think the Usos would, because I just don't think the powers that be at the WWE saw the talent and the star power of FTR, which is a shame, because they are such a phenomenal tag team. They are old school. They're new school. They're the perfect mechanics to go with any type of feud you want.
Why can't the WWE sign the Briscoe brothers? Why?
Because Tony Khan's got them.
I
got you.
I know that. It's WWE has so many well-trained wrestlers. Like, why are they so behind in the tag team division? I mean, like, almost every, unless it's a Cinderella-made team, every team, aside from
Edge,
the Viking Raiders,
right?
I'm just saying, they've all had multiple title reigns.
Agreed.
New Day, 8-time champions. Yep. Usos, 7, 8, 9-time champions.
I think 9.
What? Street Profits, what? They were
3, I believe.
3?
I believe.
What other tag teams on their roster stand out?
That's the problem. They have a very thin tag team roster.
Who from NXT can they call up?
What's it called? The I don't even know their names.
But you mentioned the Goldberg issue. You run into that with the Usos.
Not so much because they've been dethroned and it's been done. And let's face it, it is tag team. It doesn't have the weight on it like Roman's title reign does now. Roman's title reign, you have gone past everyone but Hogan and San Martino in that era. Everyone. So do I have the illusion that Roman's going to catch up with Hogan and San Martino? No. Not in this day and era. People will tune out so quick. I think Roman's got a little bit more left in the tank. I think you can get him to the next Mania this year coming, and that's just about it. I think that's the steam, and I think that's it.
He can't wrestle on every pay-per-view until then. I think that we keep Roman's title reign safe. Mm-hmm. You know, kind of like how they used to book Hulk Hogan back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, like he makes his appearances. If he wrestles, it'll be in like triple threat matches.
But you have to have him present in the product too. That's the other issue. The guy everything has been thrown behind him for the past 2.5 years that he is your show. Like if he went down tomorrow morning, that's it. That's it.
Well,
you would be in
honestly,
shit.
Well, they've had pay-per-views without him. So
and how great were they? They were.
Money in the Bank wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't anything really super special.
But you can always use those intermediary ones to build up to a bigger match with him.
Right.
You can't say the same in the tag team division. You just can't. I just think that who's left for the Usos to feud with?
They got nobody. I mean, Riddle and Orton was such a fresh tag team, and it was such a good, change of pace that had Orton not got hurt, I would have loved to see them dethrone the Usos. Right. But you got the Mysterios, which I don't want to see that again. You've got other tag teams, but nothing stands out whatsoever. So, like you said, you're facing kind of a problem.
It's leaving a real sour taste. I mean, because anytime you have an undisputed champion in any sport, the one that dethrones them, the number one contenders, it's a clash of the Titans type feel, but everybody's been champion already.
Right.
This is why, as you say, like it doesn't make sense to play hot potato with these titles. But like if everybody's getting a crack at them, here you're a champion, now you're a champion, now you're a champion. Hey, I got it back. Now you got it back. Here,
exactly.
It just demeans and devalues what the titles are supposed to signify.
Agreed. The last time tag teams were super relevant in the WWE was Edge, Christian, the Hardys, and the Dudleys. It was the last time they had an incredible all-around tag team roster. But because it was just like the focal point of almost every show, the spectacle that you wanted to see. And then even that got stale. But then you had, Ray and Eddie, which was phenomenal. You had Benoit, Jericho. You had some good stuff back in those days.
Cinderella tag teams.
But Usos have done everything. They've done everything. They are the tag team of the generation for WWE.
Right.
They've done everything. There's nothing more you can go. I don't know what they do other than bring up an NXT team probably. But were the Viking Raiders even on tonight? No. That's what I'm saying. So it's who knows? And this, I gave it a 2. You gave it a 2. And it wasn't a bad 2. It's a really good 2. But I've seen this match 9 times before. There was nothing that I didn't expect it to be a 2. It would almost do it a disservice to give it anything lower because it's tried and true. It's like, okay, these guys are always going to put on a great show. But if you always put on a great show, there's nothing to exceed expectations. Right. So it was good. It was another good match.
Real quick. Fantasy match. Usos versus the Young Bucks.
I just was thinking that. It's the one I would want, 110%. The Usos versus the Bucks would be incredible.
So many spots. So many high spots.
Come on, Forbidden Door.
But, hey, listen, we can only...
Vince is gone. Make waves with the con, Triple H.
Yes, let's unite the cons and make this happen.
Exactly.